Last time on Professor Layton versus Phoenix Wright.
Would make sense.
Oh my god!
About that, it doesn't make sense to me.
What? What did she say?
What?
Letty.
You went,
No.
Letty.
No. It's Letty.
Oh, I
know what her name is. That was I'll not do a bit next time.
And from the top rope, it's Pete coming down to slam the joke out of its miserable existence.
By the way, that strange lightning strike was not the result of witchcraft. It didn't have the telltale smell that follows from any witchcraft event.
And what do witches smell like, darling?
I am not at liberty to disclose that information. Oh, God, you don't need to shout.
Jesus!
Well, that's just it. That's what I'd like to know as well.
I wish I had some earplugs. Well, like I told you before, I think I sort of overdid it a bit the previous night. When I woke up, my head was pounding. That's why I went to see the alchemist. But you know what happened. When I was left alone in the alchemist's study, it kind of caught me eye. The bottle, I mean.
The tomato juice?
I thought it might make the headache go away, you know, hair of the dog.
So, you drank it? The juice found at the crime scene?
Well, why shouldn't I? It's a drink, ain't it? What else do you do with a drink?
Oh, Gordon Bennett.
Oh, God!
I love the ringing. Oh, Christ. Bloody hell, I thought I was deaf before.
There it is.
Yeah, kaboom.
Objection!
Oh.
It was a single word that gave you away, Miss Grey Earl. The name of the recipient. There were only a few people who knew the intended recipient of that letter. First was Sir Belduke, the author of the letter. Then there was Ms. Mailer, who delivered it. And of course, the storyteller, its recipient, as well as one more person. The one who stole the letter using a portal spell and swapped it with the blank sheets of parchment. The witch.
Yes, I confess. The abhorrent witch who used the spell Godor to swap the contents of that letter, and who took the life of Master Belduke. It was none other than I.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Disillusion Plays Professor Layton versus Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, where we play the games and do the voices.
Yeah.
I'm Taylor.
I'm Pete.
And I'm Sarah.
Nice.
Nice. And then, just before we hop on in, if you do like what you see today, why don't you go ahead and hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and then ring the bell to receive notifications about when we post future content. And if you'd really like to help us out, maybe consider watching one more video, catching up on the Great Ace Attorney, which is getting really spicy at the minute, or watching one or the other.
Just a bit.
That spice is on level 4.
Wait a minute. Jean Grey Earl is this one. This statement of yours is highly problematic.
Pete, how did you know what the line would be?
I don't know. Okay, so here we go, and yes, this statement of yours is highly problematic. What was the statement? I don't know.
How so, Inquisitor Barnum?
Yes, you are right.
Can someone explain to me what this is about? I've no bloody idea.
I am a witch indeed.
Oh no, she said the word, now they have to put her in the fire.
A sinful creature that killed the person to whom she owed her life.
I mean, if you put it like that.
However, regarding the gentleman standing next to you, Mr. Wright,
Yes?
he may have fallen victim to a witch. But that witch was not me.
Huh.
Which witch was it then?
Which?
Ah.
Oh. Wait, what? What?
Jesus, Judge jump scare.
Blimey.
Order in the court. What in the...
Hang on a minute.
You what?
Hang on. Taylor,
What?
Taylor, I heard that. I heard the la 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 la. You, sir, are Emeer, are you not? Where's the... Where's your Emeer doing his mumbling?
Well, you did it.
I did not.
You did. Somebody did a.
Yeah.
Barely.
Yeah.
Because you did the la 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 la.
Oh my god. Right. There were, how many minutes are we
okay.
in?
You need to remember.
Yep.
I didn't skip that. You read that one, did you not?
No, I
No,
said how many
she-
minutes are we in? Bingo
Oh.
cards.
Oh, I see. Yes, and again, remember to also mark off the pointing out the bingo card square as well. Referencing
new one.
referencing the bingo card in the episode, and then also mark off the square for Pete and
There's
Taylor.
not going to be
arguing.
enough squares left at this rate.
It's a big bingo card, all right.
It's a bloody big bingo card. What is the meaning of this?
Jean Greyle admits killing Sir Belduke, but not to turning Sir Layton into gold.
Uh-oh.
That is the gist of it, my lord. Milord.
Uh-oh. I think Maya's in trouble again, guys.
Well,
But lying about it is meaningless.
Lying?
Just being a witch is a crime in itself. Now, the punishment for that crime is the same, regardless of whether she took one person's life or two. That's why there's no point in lying about it. I'm sure that's what the judge is thinking.
Greyhole is still claiming she never laid a finger on the professor. But if there's no point in lying, does that mean she must be telling us the truth?
So, in that case, who's responsible for what happened to the professor? If it wasn't her, then who was it?
Ah, crap.
oh, I really wanted to get out and have my breakfast.
Nick, does this mean I'm in trouble again?
I think so, yeah.
Damn it. Oh dear.
Well.
Oh, blimey.
Oh, yeah. Oh, who's? Oh, it is him.
Mind
Of
if
course.
I say something?
I think you said enough.
Maybe you should perhaps consider being quiet. You there, guy. Oh, it is Barnum. Take a hint, witness.
Read the room.
Does it feel like this is the right moment for you to talk?
Ooh, we just got shot.
Oh, yeah, well, that's kind of why I was staying quiet until now.
But I had to say, I do really need to have a wee.
Go in your chalice then.
I felt rude just scooting off to the men's room for a tinkle without saying anything.
Or maybe it's this. Guys, look, I have been drinking all morning, as you can clearly see.
Yeah.
And here by my slightly learned word. But I am gonna throw up.
I don't need to blame the lizard. It's a bloody alligator at this point.
I've been keeping quiet, but I really need to throw
I need
up.
to break the golden seal.
It's gonna come out of every orifice.
Ah!
Sick, wee, poo, everything.
Oh, God. Jesus.
Earwax,
Oh.
snot.
Can we not? Can we move on? If you're enjoying your dinner at this moment, you're probably not now.
People tuning in is like, oh, I do love watching Disillusioned Players while I have my tea. I don't know why they've got this accent. Like, oh, let's see what they've got to say. Sick, poo, sick, snot.
I don't want my dinner now.
They've ruined everything. They've made
What's this they? Don't lump us in with you, sir.
Oh, I see. Okay.
But I'll say it now or never.
Maybe never.
Unless it helps our case, shut up.
What
Don't simply fall silent after saying that. It only makes it weigh on my mind more.
Damn! Oh, I know. I just had it. I just had it. Just give me a sec.
Oh, for God's sake. If you spent less time drinking, your mind wouldn't be as muddled as it is.
Go
Oh,
on.
yes, I got the first letter. I think it's a C, maybe.
And now the P's coming. It's too late.
Whatever did you want to say? Damn it, man, speak.
Oi, Louis. Yes? I need to make sure about something. Me head's not what it used to be, you know.
That's from the drinking.
Yes.
At this point, introduces the idea that he might not be thinking clearly.
I know, I
trial.
put on a good show, and I know me wit is so sharp, it might beg a belief, but I have been known to forget things on occasion.
Wait, it's
one
me.
or two times.
I didn't realize that I was that guy.
Uh-oh.
The alchemist butler, Lady Butler, she slipped sleep medicine into his drink.
Oh no.
Oh, did he mix it up? Did
Well-
she actually poison him in the end?
Well, I was going to say, like, if Emeer stole the drink
Yeah.
and he's drinking it now, you'll notice he's not asleep.
Uh-oh.
And it's like, did she strangle him and she hadn't even sedated him?
Oh, she
Well,
actually
he didn't move, so no, he was sedated.
I hope so.
Oh my god.
That's making me feel horrible.
Yeah.
Okay.
She slipped sleep medicine into his drink. That's correct. She laced his tomato juice with it. And then she strangled the alchemist afterwards. Yes. Sir Belduke was unconscious from the sleep medicine, so he didn't resist.
And that explains why we found no signs of a struggle at the crime scene.
Yeah. About that. I let it slip earlier about what I did at the crime scene, right? I told you that I had a few sips of that juice.
And the sleep medicine mixed in made you sleep like a log. Yes, we remember.
Yeah, well, here's the thing. This is just between us, okay? You, me, four walls, and everyone in them. You see, when I appropriated that juice bottle was, well, still unopened.
Oh. Uh-oh.
Oh, God.
Oh no.
Oh, no. It was unopened?
I really hope I'm not right on that.
Oh no.
Nice, friendly Professor Layton versus Phoenix Wright game, guys. Puzzles and more.
Puzzles.
Murder.
Straight up murder.
Jesus.
My throat was parched and I wasn't thinking straight. That brand new bottle was just there, waiting for me, with a corkscrew conveniently laid next to it. A sovereign song calling me to the bottle.
With a corkscrew conveniently laid there.
I do love me a corkscrew.
I couldn't just let that go to waste. I swiftly pulled out the cork and got to drinking.
Oh boy.
Well, what?
So, in case you don't get what I'm getting at, on account of not having the same kind of intellectual capacity as a gentleman of me stature, the alchemist didn't have a single drop of the juice with his sleep medicine.
Oh my God, no.
Oh no.
They really are going there.
Huh?
Oh boy.
What?
Whoa.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
Huh?
Witness, you went to the trouble of opening a bottle found at a crime scene
Yes.
just to drink its suspicious contents.
Well,
what we
I mean,
need
you
to
make it
fixate
sound a
on.
little bit bad when you phrase it like that. I
Fucking
prefer
hell.
to think of it as being, it's like my mother always said, waste not, want not.
I
Eh?
was just appropriating it. I mean, yes, that's the thing that we need to be focusing on right now.
Oh my god, the judge's voice is not good when you have a cold.
Actually, I think it's good. I think it's quite good.
No,
Guys!
it's hurting her.
It's
is what
hurting
You
me.
need to
Oh,
have,
no,
you need to
I'm
have some of
sorry.
your water.
I know.
That's why the water's there.
Dual
I'm
wielding.
dying of thirst, and so is Sarah, apparently.
Now I'm just struggling because I'm dual wielding foes because it's like there's a bit somewhere that a lovely commenter said that It's
we need
not.
to say it in a certain way.
Yeah,
so
it's said in a certain way. So I've got the script up for that. I've got my phone with the timer.
in case we need to make any
I
funny
just
notes,
need another-
which obviously will
another
be
head.
which will obviously be completely empty because we never make any funny bits.
That's true. Yeah.
So really,
No.
she only needs the one phone anyway.
Yeah, but we need to know when its time is up,
There is
and
that.
I can be the evil villain that I was branded in the Great Ace Attorney. Pete, you beat
So
it.
that won't have happened yet, though.
That's a good question. At this point, I don't even know. Is it in the future? Is it in the past?
Does he know?
Well, it'll be before this episode.
Will it?
Well, yeah, because Ace Attorney is on Wednesday,
Yeah, I know.
so it will have happened before this.
You
Well,
could
but
say
is it
it's
the following? Is it the following
wibbly
Wednesday?
wobbly, timey
At
wimey.
this point, we've lost track.
Look, I don't even know anymore. Just carry on, will you?
We've lost the plot as well as our senses. I'm dying of thirst.
That doesn't justify what you've done.
Oh, that sounds a bit better. I think that water's helped. Objection! The Inquisition shall deal with this witness after the trial.
Oh, God.
He will find out what it means to be dying
Oh!
of thirst
Oof.
in a more literal meaning.
Oof.
However,
What?
let us not waste any more time with him now.
Well, now hold on.
The witch has confessed to her crimes. There is no need to investigate Sir Belduke's death any further. It doesn't matter if you make it sound worse than we initially thought. She's still a witch, throw her in the fire.
Indeed. You are right, Inquisitor.
I know, it's my job.
Shut up, I'm speaking.
Yes,
Her
my
role
lord.
in the Layton incident is not entirely clear. But a person who kills her protector, to whom she owes her very life, can be nothing more than can be nothing other than a witch. What are you laughing at?
Just the idea that, like, yes, somebody, the fact that the circumstance is what makes her a
Yeah,
witch.
yeah.
It's like, for God's sake.
The court has sufficient grounds to sentence her as such.
Belduke didn't drink the juice that night. And if that's true, there's one thing here that doesn't add up.
Why did he let her strangle him?
Yeah.
Right.
Mr. Wright, I have to say, there's something about this that's bothering me. I'm sure there's a contradiction lurking in that man's testimony.
Oh, for God's sake, it's so blindingly obvious. So was he already dead then?
I guess
Yeah,
so.
I think the actual witch who then turned Layton to gold must have killed him, but then
Yeah.
healed him, but then made Grey Earl think that she had.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
horrible.
Yeah. But Grail's
You
still
could
gonna...
say, what a witch, eh? Hey!
What an absolute
Anybody?
witch. But then Grail's still gonna get, like,
Yeah, 'cause
presumably
she's
fired
admitted
for
to
it.
it. Oh, that's awful.
You're fired.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
boo!
too soon.
Boo!
Too soon. You should be ashamed of yourself. You really should.
I'm a little bit. I do
I
like
can't
Jean, but-
believe you've done this.
I'm sure there's a contradiction lurking in that man's testimony.
Hey! Really?
You think so, Luke?
Nobody knows his name.
Can I really turn a blind eye to that?
No. Investigate the contradiction, obviously.
Mister, you're saying you opened the tomato juice bottle.
Oh, right. So then I guess the thing, the liquid coming from his mouth must have been blood then.
Yeah.
If it's not
Yeah,
the
must
tomato
have
juice,
done.
it's got to have been blood.
Yeah.
Which then implies, yeah, he was dead, and then when Jean strangled him, he was already dead.
Yeah.
Not that
Well,
that's
he
gonna
was
change-
dying, and then she strangled him and finished him
Yeah.
off.
Not that it's going to mean anything, because she's admitted she's a witch, and they're all biased, so she's going to die anyway.
But that claim contradicts a certain piece of evidence.
Oh God, we need a safety save, guys.
Yes, thank you, Sarah. Right, so,
Like we've literally got one credibility to our name. Like, come on.
thank you for reminding me.
Guys.
What?
Our viewers know we don't have any credibility to begin with.
That's a fair point.
That's
Well made.
maybe that's why they watch. But yes, thank you, A, for saying suggesting the safety save, and B, for reminding me about how little credibility we had because I completely forgot. But what?
Defense. I'd like a word with you.
I've got an itchy finger on the fire pit button, and you will not let me press it, and I'm getting very, very grumpy.
Mrs. Judge is waiting for me.
I
Can't keep her waiting any longer.
Judge is waiting.
I've got what? I'd like a word with you. Dinner. I'm missing it.
And it's like, Mrs. Judge is on her bed right now, and if I don't get there in the next 10 minutes, she's going to be with the neighbor, and I'm not going to let that happen.
Yes. The scent of evening dinner indeed.
You see this?
Wordsmith, you get out of my wife's bedroom right now.
God damn it, Wordsmith! Can you contain the scent of evening dinner for 5 minutes?
This is just
If
making
you
me
think about it, everything in nature is a bedroom.
This is
And
making me
I'm in all of them simultaneously.
This is making me think of Toast of London with flipping Mrs. Purchase, Ray
Ray's
Purchase's wife, and he doesn't know that like she's having everybody.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Don't watch Toast of London. It's rubbish, except for the funny clips, the voice acting clips you can find on YouTube, which
Yeah.
are genuinely actually
They're
really
like
funny.
literally the funny bits.
But the rest of the show is mostly rubbish, unfortunately, which is a
Yeah.
shame because it has Matt Berry in, and we love Matt Berry.
Yes.
Anyway, defense, I'd like a word with you.
Yes, Your Honor?
At this point, your client's innocence has already been established. However, I'm
Oh,
going
okay.
to-
I just assumed they were going to say, well, if you can't prove that, because the way it's always worked is, well, I mean, I can't find the person who actually turned Layton to gold, so then Maya, having been the closest one there, is guilty. But I guess I didn't really realize that.
Guilty by default.
Actually, I didn't think of it that way. Into the flames! Off you go!
Ah, crap.
Thanks, Nick.
Therefore, whether there is a contradiction in that man's testimony or not should no longer be any of your concern.
I just love that. Oh god, that they're phrasing it that way. It's like, yep,
Yeah.
don't worry about anything else. Forget the pursuit of the truth. It doesn't matter.
That may be so, Your Honor, but even though I'm here to defend the accused, the true duty of any attorney is to uncover the truth behind what happened.
Unless your name is Edgeworth, at which point.
Hey, I resent that remark.
But it is true though.
My job's not done until there are no more contradictions left.
Nick, you might want to shut up. You're gonna get yourself in deep water here.
Very well. Sir Balloon Knight, let us hear about this contradiction you have discovered.
The bottle was first opened by that guy, meaning Belduke didn't drink any of it.
I have a name, you know.
I just love that he just insists on not referring to him
refuses
by
to
his
call
name.
him by his
yeah,
name.
Yeah, yeah,
That means there's one piece of evidence that should be very difficult to explain.
The blood in his mouth, or the red liquid from his mouth. I'm gonna do that safety save again, though.
Yeah, so we might have done it a little bit too early there.
Got a bit too excited.
I would like to hear about this contradiction too. The defense shall present evidence. Where is the contradiction in this witness having been the one who opened the tomato juice?
Stop flashing your credibility at me, game. I know. Right, this is the one.
Take that!
Music's gone. Yes!
The contradiction can be seen in one of the sketches of the crime scene.
In one of the sketches?
In one of the sketches.
In one of the sketches?
In one of the sketches.
Bloody hell.
Court blimey, it'd be a real shame if the court sketch artist made a mistake when they were drawing. Hey, no!
Fire!
No!
Please take a look at Sir Belduke's mouth.
I'm amused by the idea of the court sketch artist being this little goblin. Yes.
Goblins are fine, but witches, oh boy.
No witches, only goblins.
We can see a line of red liquid trickling down from his mouth.
Yes, Peter's remembering stuff. Yeah.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
That's it.
He's beginning to remember.
Lives of weekends!
It's beginning to
The end times have approached!
Sound the horn of Gondor. Pete is remembering things.
Gondor calls for aid.
Pete doesn't call for aid in this precise moment because he's actually remembering stuff. and wasting more time.
Yep.
Yes.
Oh, it's me.
Yes.
I must say this this sketch is just magnificent.
Yes.
It's just the attention to detail.
Thank
Your
Honor!
Thank you,
I'm sorry.
Yes.
Yes, well, we have already established that it was the tomato juice. Oh.
Like, oh, yeah.
Oh.
Exactly, Your Honor.
I do love how silly they're all being when at the end of this someone is going to get burned alive.
Yeah.
Just keep that in the back of your mind as they keep doing silly jokes.
Sir Belduke didn't drink any of the tomato juice that night.
Objection! Which means there's only one other possibility. He already had some tomato juice, and he was drinking it prior. That red line is as we thought first of all. Red pen. All
Scarlet
right,
ink.
fine. Blood, yes.
Got red on you.
Sir, it was put on there by ballpoint pen. Sir Belduke must have tried to fight back the assailant and bit his tongue in doing so.
Objection!
Why can't I ever be right?
Unfortunately, that would only bring us back to the problem we encountered earlier.
Earlier?
If the victim had put up a fight, then there should have been traces of a struggle at the crime scene.
Yes.
And yet, no such traces were found. That's what made you assume the witch must have used familiar.
Familiar.
Yes, that is so.
As I explained before, Master Belduke didn't struggle at all at the time. But when I think about it now, in light of the new information, it was very unnatural.
The victim didn't drink the soporific, yet didn't struggle.
But what does this mean?
And of course, Jean wouldn't know because she couldn't see, because she saw him from behind.
Yeah.
So she didn't know that
Well, and she only stuck her arms through.
No, but she could see. She could see through the portal because she saw him sat there.
Oh,
Yeah,
right.
With
yeah.
his head tilted forward. She saw the back of his head. We saw an angle, presumably that's what she saw. And so, yeah, she didn't see the blood coming from his mouth because she just saw the back of his head.
Yeah.
If it's not tomato juice, nor blood brought about through a struggle with the murderer, then what else could it be?
Since it's not tomato juice, we have to assume it's blood, after all. Yeah, right. It's got to be that.
Uh-oh.
We have ruled out the possibility that the victim bit his tongue while struggling with the attacker.
Indeed.
Then there's got to be a different reason for that blood being there. He must have suffered internal bleeding that was somehow connected to his death. But what could have caused it?
Guys, how about this? He was a vampire.
Your Honor, if I may ask one question.
No. A question? To whom?
To the wife, obviously. You fool!
If I just clarify this one suspicion, I may be able to explain the blood shown in the sketch.
Uh-oh, whoa. What's this? What suspicion?
This smells like a safety safe.
It does a little bit. Oh,
That's why I need to question one person in particular.
Is it going to be Emeer?
It's got to be Emeer.
Because he's got...
It's either going to be Emeer or Grey Earl about the poisons that the alchemist had.
Maybe. Emeer literally has a liquid that's red that he's just, like, pouring away right now. So, I mean, could be to do with that.
Am I going to be right? Will they have taken it from the crime scene, and it all circles back around?
Maybe.
Oh, God. Thank God for that safety. Good job I did that safety save when I did. Right, so are we gonna try Emeer then?
Yeah.
I think it has to be.
Well, he was left alone, wasn't he? So he's gone rooting around in the office so he could have picked anything up.
It always comes back to that idiot, but...
Yep.
Hey! Mister, can I ask you something?
It's Emeer!
Yeah? Don't give me that scary look, Bluey. Oh, no, nothing. Nothing at all. I've got nothing to tell.
Emeer is as innocent as a little lamb, but his confidence more than a sham. Oh, but is his confidence more than a sham?
Stow it, you!
Oh, my.
He'd be better off without that bard.
Hey! A guy's got to make a living, you know.
You drank the tomato juice that was at the crime scene, right? Don't keep asking me about that over and over again. So what if I did? Then I have another question.
For you.
Did anything else disappear from the crime scene that day?
Let me have a little bit more of my alcohol to try and remember.
Let me think.
Is it literally what you're drinking? Oh my god. Oh, sorry, I didn't realize I had to press the button to advance.
Yep, another one. And... no, I didn't notice anything.
Objection! Oh wow, angry slam. Witness! Just what have you done this time? You look like a dog caught making a mess on the carpet!
Oh dear.
Why are you looking at me like that?
Because you're not the dog in this analogy. You're the mess!
Ow!
A hot
I
one
don't know about anything going missing. I'm innocent. Please believe me.
Truth could drown in his swimming eyes. Some tell lies, well, others cannot tell what? Some tell lies well, others cannot tell lies.
That's crap.
That is really, really, really rubbish.
You really are.
Looks
something,
like my gut feeling was right. He took something from the crime scene.
I'm here all week, little girl.
No, thank you.
Actually, my gut feeling was right. Taylor, me. Yeah.
Well done, Taylor. You get a star.
Get a gold
Something that could... something...
Wait, Sarah, you're giving him a gold star. How was it gold? Are you a witch? Have you turned that star to gold?
Damn! Foiled again!
Wait a minute. Sarah has dressed up as a witch for Halloween before.
Oh, no.
Who said it
Gasp.
was? Who said it was a fancy dress costume?
Well, no one said fancy dress. We just said that you... Okay, yes. It's probably...
Something that could be directly connected to that red liquid around Belduke's mouth.
What about that liquid that's all around frickin' that guy's mouth?
Well,
Well, that
Well.
he's drinking right now.
yes.
Not from a watermelon sugar high, is it?
When did Harry Styles get here?
What on earth did that man steal from the crime scene? God, I want to know!
What didn't he steal?
That's a fair point.
But what did he steal?
So,
A certain item disappeared from the crime scene that day. And at this very moment, it's highly likely that item is right in front of our very eyes.
And is he going to be waving around that bottle in the next shot?
It's got to be the bottle. It's literally like, because I said it, and then you were like, oh, it's going to have to be that.
What? It's here?
Isn't that right, mister?
Uh-oh.
Is it? I have no idea.
Hiding it behind his head.
Defender, I order you to show us what this item is.
Oh boy. There it is.
The item that this witness took from the crime scene.
Safety safe, safety
I think
safe.
it's pretty obvious at this point, but
I
we'll not
know.
tempt fate.
Right.
It's
This.
that one.
Bayakusha. Got it. It's this bottle.
The bottle?
The bottle.
I'm not doing this again.
Ms. Grero, I'd like you to clarify something for me.
What would that be, Mr. Wright?
Sir Belduke was working on creating certain medicines. He had various dangerous substances in his possession as well. How are they stored?
Master kept them in a locked medicine cabinet. The bottles were labelled so that it was clear that they were dangerous. that they were dangerous.
Oh, I see what you're driving at.
They have all been confiscated.
As for those labels, did they resemble the label on that guy's bottle?
I don't know, he's put it away, so I can't
no.
see. Mister!
Emeer, for pity's sake!
What are you doing with a product of Master's research?
You might be
drinking it.
You
I
might-
think that would be obvious.
You might be growing a third arm out of the middle of your back right now.
I think you mean a full farm.
Oh,
Oh, God, blimey.
I really like that. Third.
what you think.
They call me
I
the
didn't
tripod.
have any evil intentions or nothing.
I really like that third arm. It's been really useful for scratching my back when I've got itches. So yeah, hopefully I can't wait for the fourth arm.
Oh, Christ.
That bottle belonged to Master, and it was used
Oh.
to store strong poison.
Oops.
Poison strong enough to kill.
Oops.
Poison?
What?
The red liquid trickling down Sir Belduke's mouth was definitely blood. Now, as for what caused him to bleed like that from his mouth, it was the deadly poison from the bottle this guy stole from the crime scene.
Oh, dear.
This is outrageous.
What? Order! Order! Order!
Whoa! Do you expect me to just keep quiet? It was poison! Poison? Am I gonna die?
Objection! Just wait and see. Time will tell.
Oof.
Yeah, I guess.
Not sure why I needed to say objection. For
So
that.
they'll have replaced tomato juice that he drank earlier with the poison, I guess.
Oh, I don't know at this point. More importantly, I want to know why you have that bottle.
Huh? That's remember how I told you I drank the alchemist's tomato juice? Well, I needed something to drink it from, so...
Oh, boy.
Indeed. It's not something easy to forget, especially having heard it several times.
Well, that was when I saw it on the floor. It's bottle right here.
There we go. Okay.
Oh, bloody hell.
It was totally empty, and I thought, you know, it's such a fancy-looking bottle and all.
So, are we all in agreement that we should throw that guy in the fire? Yes?
Hey! I'm a bit of a skull fancier. I have this air of danger about them,
That's
right?
why that's why it's never been mentioned before now. He's not got anything skull-esque on him. I'm not even sure he's got a skull in his head at this point.
Well,
They certainly do. So, since it was there, and I was there too, I thought we were kind of meant for each other. Kind of like me and that guy's arm. I thought, this bottle's so classy I could die for it.
No kidding.
well.
Oh.
Had any poison been left in the bottle, you would have died instantly. But if it was empty, it was probably harmless.
Yeah, no residue left on the poison, I guess.
I wonder if that's the
Yeah.
white powder. Oh, no, it's a lot of white powder on the floor,
It's a
actually.
hacking lot. of
Sarah.
Yes.
There we go.
Yes.
Well, fine then. If you're gonna ruin it, fine. No?
Oh! Why would you leave me hanging like that? That's cruel.
No, because Pete's got to be the joke ruiner. That's okay. And again from the top rope with a 100% fatality rate, it's Pete the Joke Killer coming down from the skyscraper to slam the joke out of existence. Oh, by God, that joke had a family. Oh, but he doesn't care. Oh, no, he's throwing it around. Oh, God.
I think that was a little unnecessary. Okay. I
Ouch.
guess I'll leave.
No. No.
Ooh, hear that? I'm gonna live! Good thing I rinsed it well before use!
Oh, for God's sake.
Oh, there we go.
But if the victim was killed by poison, that raises a new question, of course.
Who did it? Who could have poisoned him?
Considering all the evidence and the testimonies we've heard today, the answer is so close I can taste it. Oh wait, no, that's Ash.
Ash. Like, really?
Fire.
Oh, of course. I'm going to be honest. I'm a little bit at a loss right now.
The witch who killed Layton, I guess? Sir Belduke was poisoned by...
Oh, God.
Who was he poisoned by?
But who was he poisoned by?
Himself.
Emeer.
Himself?
I wonder if he killed himself.
Oh yeah, it must be.
Well, yeah, it's not Grail.
He pulled a soccer, I guess.
Because obviously Grail's under the impression that she just gave him sleeping juice. Emeer, he would have a freaking clue.
Yeah, and so...
And it only leaves himself.
Yeah. Jesus.
It was, of course, Sir Belduke himself.
Damn.
Sir Belduke himself?
Sir Belduke himself. Sir Belduke took that poison of his own will. His death was suicide!
Oh, it's just so crap.
Oof.
Because Grail's gonna die anyway.
Yeah.
So all of this doesn't matter. I mean,
Yeah.
obviously it does, but it's just like, it's not gonna help her at all.
No, it's not.
Oh, man. I mean,
know.
not that it really redeems her for wanting to kill him, but...
Well, yeah.
Cool, blimey. It's like a roller coaster, isn't it? Although I don't know what a roller coaster is, so.
Objection! That is preposterous! A suicide? Inconceivable!
Objection!
Ah!
Think about it, Inquisitor. That would explain the most unnatural aspect of his death.
I mean, yes, but...
The most unnatural aspect?
The most unnatural aspect.
I'm not...
Ms. Greyearl, when you were strangling Sir Belduke, he put up no fight whatsoever, is that correct?
Yes, it is. Until today, I was convinced it was due to the sleep medicine.
It wasn't, because he didn't take any. The truth is, when you gripped his throat, Sir Belduke was already dead. He had poisoned himself.
Oh my wemo.
Eesh.
Shinderu. Ni.
God.
Flipping heck.
This is more drama than I've seen in my entire lifetime.
But would the poison have caused him to bleed from his mouth?
Well, I mean, I guess if it disintegrates your internal organs on the way down, yeah, probably.
Well, that's what happens with terminal anime diseases. They always bleed. It's either they bleed from the mouth or they bleed from the ear. That's how you know
Yeah.
that they're about to die. And if the anime mom in the opening sequence starts coughing up blood, she's dead. 100% fatality rate for that.
Yeah.
He got anime mom disease. It's unfortunately uncurable. There's no known solution for it.
Jesus.
I personally know of no poison that works instantly and causes such symptoms.
Are you an alchemist?
No.
Oh, you don't? I can't just tell them that it happens on TV all the time.
There are certain plants in this area that contain a highly poisonous solution.
Solution? What? Where am I going with that?
Solution.
Why am I'm making up words now?
There are certain plants in this area that contain a highly poisonous substance.
Like being made out of razor blades.
Oof.
In the course of his research, Master Belduke found a way to extract that poison.
Just in case he ever needed to commit suicide.
Oh no.
What am I hearing? Is there really such a dangerous plant in Labyrinthia?
Labyrinthia, the place that's got like witches every 5 minutes and all that.
Well,
and
Yes,
the dangerous
it's called-
plant is the weird thing.
Yeah.
Especthelium nerosa, otherwise known as Gutbuster. Oh, yes, well, I did wonder why it had that name.
It'll do it.
The poison is very bitter to taste, so it would be impossible to secretly slip it into someone's food or drink. And it would cause internal damage. It's a very powerful poison. Drinking it would induce a most painful death.
And to think, Sir Belduke could...
But
See, then that makes you think like, but would you?
Why?
But
Be
well,
writhing in pain.
yeah, like I feel like if you're gonna poison yourself, you're not gonna be like, right then, guys, I'm gonna make it the most brutal, most horrific way for myself to go.
Unless, I mean, again, assuming he's feeling guilty about something, I imagine that whatever he was writing to the storyteller about was some kind of confession, some kind of thing that he did that he feels horrible about.
And so he wanted
and
to.
so
He wanted it to be.
he
painful.
wanted to. He took his own life, and he basically wanted to punish himself.
Didn't want the storyteller deciding his fate for him, maybe.
Well, I mean, actually, that's not a bad shout. It might be that, like, this is one of the ways where someone could actually take their own life and not have it be dictated by the storyteller.
I beg your
Yeah.
pardon. Are you implying that someone can defy the will of the storyteller?
In, like, the only way possible.
No storyteller, I'm sorry.
That's what I thought.
Thank you, Your Excellency.
Your most literacy.
Your most legitimacy.
Good one.
But did Sir Belduke really choose such an agonizing death for himself? Doesn't seem like he suffered that much.
I would like to know that too.
Ms. Greyearl.
You mean to say Master killed himself after exposing me as a witch? I cannot believe it! He just wanted to commit suicide!
Okay, well, to be fair, we also had a spell us swearing that you wouldn't kill him, so I feel like we can't really just take people at face value at this point.
No.
Indeed! We cannot take such a theory at face value!
Wait a minute.
Thanks,
Taylor.
Barnum.
Wait a minute!
Taylor, did you write this?
I'm just getting a sense of deja vu. He had committed suicide.
Had he committed suicide?
Had
It's
he
a declaration versus a question. He had committed suicide. I dare
think-
say he would.
Oh, Christ.
Okay, right. Had he committed suicide, I dare say he would have left a suicide note.
He did. We have it.
I can't say why Sir Belduke committed suicide, but I think there's a piece of evidence that can confirm his suicide was a possibility.
There is a piece of evidence like that? Are we thinking it's going to be the blank sheets?
Yeah.
It's either going to be the blank sheets or the letter that she stole.
Yeah.
I think it's the blank sheets that we've got, maybe.
If you have such evidence, you ought to present it to the court immediately.
I guess I'm doing another safety save.
Afraid so.
If only we hadn't lost our credibility so quickly.
Well,
if only I hadn't sold us up, rode us up shit creek
Gavel!
last episode.
Present the evidence indicating that Sir Belduke's death could have been suicide.
Right, so blank letter, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's nothing else.
My affair.
What's that? My face. Wait, where did
Hey!
the case outline? It's my face. Yeah.
Take that!
That's Sir Belduke's letter. Let's see. It was addressed to the storyteller, wasn't it?
This is the last letter written by Sir Belduke. Now, if his death was a suicide, then this letter may well be his suicide note.
Objection! What we have here is nothing more than blank sheets of parchment. Whether or not there was a suicide note is something we can only speculate about. However,
That's right. But there is one person who knows whether this letter was really a suicide note.
you mean the person who swapped its contents? In other words, you, Jean Greyearl.
Witness, you stole Sir Belduke's letter on the night of the crime. Tell us, what was written in it?
I don't know.
I lit it on fire.
What? You don't know.
I was so fixated on the idea that he was going to expose me as a witch, I never actually really read the rest of it, and then I just went and tried to kill him anyway.
I did steal the letter, yes,
Yep.
but I don't know what its contents were.
Maybe she just couldn't bring herself
That's
to
what I
read it,
mean.
maybe.
She's like, oh no, he's gonna screw me over. I'm gonna kill him, but I'm not actually gonna just clarify that the letter is actually.
I think because as long as it's like Schrodinger's murder motive, like as long as she doesn't know for a fact that that was what he was doing, then she can still kind of give herself the benefit of the doubt. Whereas opening it might confirm that, oh no, I've made a horrible mistake.
No, but I mean, if she'd have read it before trying to kill him, maybe. When she looked through the thing.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
True.
Is, you mean you have not read it?
I couldn't bring myself to read it. It seemed that if I did, everything that had happened since Master Belduke saved my life would be ruined in an instant.
And instead, and everything is gonna be ruined in an instant. Yeah.
I've taken it out and held it in my hands many times. But no matter what, I just couldn't. Miss Greyorl,
Can you tell us where that letter is now?
I have it here.
Oh, that's convenient. You're carrying it around with you? If you were searched, you would have been done for.
That night, having killed Master Belduke, I decided to stay in his residence. I knew my identity would be revealed sooner or later, and I was ready for it. So, until that time, I decided to always keep the letter with me. My lord,
Yes, witness.
if you don't mind, could you please read it aloud?
Oh, well, this is a bit awkward. I left my reading spectacles at home, and I don't want to climb all the way down.
Taylor, not at this moment. The climax of the case.
Sorry.
Now that I'm here, in this place of judgment, I think I'm finally ready to hear what Master wrote.
Whoa.
Hold it!
Whoa! Let me jump there.
Miss Greyorl, I think you should be the one to read it.
Oh, way to make a girl suffer.
Me?
Sir Belduke wrote this letter to the storyteller as he was preparing to die. I think it's only right his last words should be read by you, the person who strangled him.
Oof. Jesus.
Yes, you're right. I see. I understand. Please allow me to read the letter aloud.
Are we going to be like cringing in a minute here? I feel like we probably are.
Probably.
Hang on. Yeah, so let's...
My dear friend, I hope you will be able to forgive me for leaving this world of my own will.
Yeah.
I have finally made this decision, having seen that accursed bell tower appear in the flames on that dreadful night. That lightning was a sign that we have angered the gods. What have I done? What I have done cannot be forgiven. I can never escape from it. For the past few days, I have been thinking that it might be best to simply expose everything. This town's secret. The truth about the witch. Of course, I understand that secrets need to be kept. However, I have grown very tired. I'm afraid I cannot keep the secret any longer. I have only two concerns. First is my daughter. It pains me to be leaving her alone in this world, although she
probably doesn't think of me as a father.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
This is awful.
Although she...
Probably doesn't think of me as a father. Sorry, you said that.
That's alright. I wanted to say it again without sort of like cringing
sorry.
at the end, but it's alright, don't wanna.
Daughter?
I was not aware that Sir Belduke had a daughter.
Christ, Barnum, get a clue!
Read the room, Barnum!
But he didn't have a wife.
Barnum!
Shut up!
Mr. Belduke seemed to know a lot about this town. This town's secret. And the truth about the witch.
Truth about the witch. Somehow I don't think he was talking about Miss Grey Earl.
The second matter weighing heavily on my mind is that Jean will be left on her own. Seeing her growing up so strong and righteous in defiance of her fate had given me hope. A short while ago, she bought me my usual, and what would be my last drink.
God!
There are so many things I wanted to tell her, but I could only manage a thank you. She is a very sharp child. Had I said any more, she would have caught on. You could call me a selfish man, but I didn't wish my last memory of her to be a sad one. Master Belduke.
Oh.
Sarah's actually on the verge of tears here, guys. Like, I'm not even
Yeah,
joking.
I got that.
Like, yeah, like it's kind of acting and also actual tears.
That's awful! Just knowing what's gonna happen is... Oh!
Yeah.
Oh! You guys and your stupid witch logic!
Yes, well, well, it is all very tragic. I'm afraid rules are rules. As again, witch equals fire. That's what the rules say. I'm terribly sorry.
I'm terribly sorry. Again, there's nothing that could be done. By the way, could you boys please heat up the furnace?
Oh, Jesus!
I have
guys!
listen. I have no control over this. It's completely beyond me.
You're in
What?
charge!
Look
at
Did you
the
say
page.
that I need
Look
to
at
hit
the
the
page.
button?
It says-
It
says which
Is it time for
equals
me
fire.
to hit the button now? Yes. Okay. I'll hit the button. It's beyond me.
Stop!
Sorry. I'm so sorry, viewers.
Jesus!
All right.
Oh!
All right.
Oof! This is a kick in the stomach. Oh no!
If the fate handed to her by this town has made her life an ordeal until now, I hope from the bottom of my heart that a wonderful story awaits her next. I intend to leave my residence to her, and I would like you to look out for her. Alas, it is time for me to put my pen down. My dear friend, what I truly wish to express to you is too complicated for words. I hope one day you will understand. But for now, I bid you farewell. The time has come for me to go.
Oh, and the candles.
Oof.
Ew, emotional damage.
Just a bit.
This letter. It wasn't a denunciation of me being a witch.
Master Belduke cared about you until the very end.
Yes. How could I have forgotten? I'm sure I knew it all along. So, why did I? How could I have done that to him? Miss Grey Earl.
really want to make a joke, but I really shouldn't. It's the whole thing of like going, oh, this is all so very sad. But anyway, so it must be done. My lord.
What is it, Inquisitor Barnum?
I think it is about time.
Oh,
for what?
God's sake!
But for
Barnum!
what?
F you!
About time for what, though?
Who knows?
That's the question.
We're gonna have to find out next time, I'm afraid.
Yeah.
This is really crap. This is really crap.
Are they going to let her off?
I doubt it.
Or are they going to throw her into the fire?
I would like to think they would let her off, but I don't see that happening. But unfortunately, yes, we are going to have to find out next time because it is time for us to bid you adieu. Thank you very much for tuning in and watching. If you do like what we do, then please consider giving us a like, subscribe to the channel, ring that notification bell. You'll be notified of our video uploads every Wednesday and Saturday. And I think after this, I'm going to need this as well. If you want to watch some of our other episodes to cheer yourself up after this, go ahead and do it. We've got quite a few.
Yes.
And until next time, we'll see you again.
Catch you in the next one, everybody.
And remember, it's always important to make sure that you're not making any rash assumptions or you might wind up pulling out a whole bouquet of oopsie daisies.